Hey everyone, how we doing tonight? Let's hear some cheers for Ryan, the man of the night. It's pretty crazy. The Last of Us 4. Unfortunately, I've lost my voice a little bit, so if everyone could be just extra quiet, that would be fantastic. Ryan Man, as you're known around the house. I cannot begin to explain how proud Danny, JD, and I are of you. You did such a good job on the Bema today, and it is clear all of your hard work and preparation paid off. As I look around the room tonight, there are so many... Wow. You guys thought I was just gonna give a speech for Ryan's bar mitzvah, didn't you? No. Come on. After what we did for Ali Schwartz's, you think a speech is all we got? X-Ray, take it away.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for.
Gathered here tonight to party on the dance floor.
Celebrating Ryan, he's a pretty special kid. Taking your breath, wowing your mind, and all that is good is here tonight.
Sit back and we'll tell you about our little pal. It's only this moment, don't care what comes after. This insane night, can't you hear all the laughter? Just listen, cause you'll feel the feeling taking over.
He's Ryan, he's our brother, he's getting older. He's cute, he's a stud, don't you see that shoulder? He's shooting those threes at the buzzer with such great ease.
So tell us why we're here tonight!
Cause it's Susan and Jeff's youngest son, and the Goldenbergs are finally done. Ryan, we love you, and we're so proud of you. Oh, this is the greatest night. We'll dance and we'll never stop. Cause we love you so very much.
Watching you grow tall and play basketball.
Oh, this is the greatest night.
You're everything we'd ever want. You're everything we ever need. And we're here right in front of you. This is where we wanna be. You're everything we'd ever want. You're everything we'd ever need. And we're here right in front of you. This is where we wanna be.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. My name is Ryan. Yes, you know it. I got flow, not afraid to show it. I got my Fortnite and my Instagram, and we will never, ever, ever be apart.
Are we an item? I don't quit playing.
Though Dad says I should be praying,
Cause there's a chance that they'll lock my door.
and then we won't be able to play no more.
And I was like, Ryan, it's okay.
But my streak will go away.
Ryan, it's okay. I know you'll always be mine.
Oh, for you will do whatever. And I just can't believe you're a brother. But we play cool, we love you.
We'll buy you any app, we'll buy you any game.
Except for Fortnite, Ryan, gotta stop. You spend way too much time on that laptop. We're cutting the cord. And we just can't believe you're finally
13.
I know about a little man. He's the youngest of our fam, but soon to be the tallest. Oh, goddamn. Well, it goes like this: first Danny, then Josh, then I came along, and I thought we were done, but Mom and Dad decided to have another one. The greatest Ryman. So I braided your hair like a doll.
But all you wanted was a golf ball. We can't wait to see the person you'll become, yeah.
And all we really want to say is how proud we are of you today. And that's all from your siblings, little man.
Come on, everyone.
Greatest Ryman, the greatest Ryman, the greatest Ryman, the greatest Ryman. We have some remarks now that are more sentimental, so if you could bear with us for a little bit.
Ryan, I'm scared for school. Same, but you know what? You don't need to worry because that was last year and you're the top of your school, so it's okay. I'm scared too. This text message was exchanged on 9/13 at 3:30, 2 days before school started. That was one of the first times I looked to you for support. Being the older sister, I had always envisioned that you would come to me and never vice versa. I was vulnerable with my feelings and didn't know how you'd handle it because it was such a mature comment. You proved me wrong, and you also helped me. From that moment forward, you've only grown with maturity. Now this one's a shocker. You probably don't remember this, but you texted me the following. When a girl I like says, Ryan, I really like you, ha ha ha. This is the first time you told me something that did not have to do with your shoe collection. I will always be here to talk to you about girls, fights, anything that comes up in your daily life. And this Tuesday, when I was studying with my psych tutor, you were next to me chomping down a bucket of strawberries, literally just putting one after one in your mouth, me, being the annoying sister I am, questioned why there was no melted chocolate to dip them into. As usual, I made you do the work and make us a bowl of warm chocolate. While we both did work and munched on our chocolate-covered strawberries, you asked my teacher a series of questions. The first, how do you know all of this? The second, how long do you think it would take to freeze my strawberries in the cold right now? Of course, being your artistic self, you took the strawberries and just put them outside, coming back within minutes with frozen covered chocolate strawberries. Now the third thing you said to me, I don't get life. You smiled at me and laughed while you stuffed a strawberry into your mouth. I watched you in confusion and in awe. Well, Goldie, neither do I. I don't get why school starts at 8 in the morning, or why there are 4 seasons in a year. I don't know why some people fail and some people succeed. I don't know why we question ourselves and what our purpose really is. So you're not wrong. I don't get life. It's confusing. But I do know one thing. You are now considered a man in the Jewish religion. Oh, and I love you as well. So, brother, what are you going to do with your newfound freedom? I mean, what else is there to do? Or Fortnite, longer curfew, more shoes? It's only going to get better from here. You're going to continue to grow, to learn from your mistakes, to regret, to wish, to become, and to experience. And I'm going to be watching from the sidelines every step of the way and every moment you might miss and make. Your life is a basketball court, and you will always be the #1 player in our hearts. Don't forget, basketball is just a game, school is just a grade, but your family is everything. I hope you know that when you become famous for whatever reason, you will remember us. After all, it was Mom and Dad who gave you the genetic capability of getting to where you're going. I love you, Rye, XO.
Tess, that was great, JD. A couple weeks ago, you and I spent some quality time down in Palm Beach over break alone. During that trip, I was thinking a lot about this moment and what I would say to you tonight. In doing so, I realized how easy writing this would actually be. What I mean is that over the course of that weekend, there were 3 distinct actions that you took that, although are simple, accurately highlight and epitomize who you are and the gentleman you have become. First, on that plane ride going to Florida, I slept the entire way there, but Ryan did not. As I woke up once we had landed, it was evident that Ryan, who was sitting next to a woman with a dog, had made complete friends. They were conversing as if they had known each other for not just a couple of hours. He knew her name, her dog's name, talked about why we were taking the trip, and much more. Ryan, your outgoingness, especially at such a young age, is beyond impressive, and something I hope you always continue to be. Second, Ryan and I were having a buffet dinner at the club one night. We both went to get food at the same time, and as I was putting whatever it was on my plate, I overheard him speaking to an older woman behind me. He said, "Miss, do you want some help putting that salad on your plate?" Ryan, never stop caring for others, as the simplest act of kindness, such as putting food on another person's plate, can go a really long way. Third, Ryan and I were playing golf together one afternoon. Midway through the round, I hit a shot I wasn't happy with and briefly became quite upset. The next thing I knew, Ryan's arm was around me. I turned to look at him and I saw that incredibly cute, big smile of his. He said, "Josh, it's okay. It's only one shot and I still love you." We both hugged. Ryan, even though that gesture seemed really small at the time and one that you instinctively did, it meant an incredible amount to me, and I love you too, beyond words. So Ryan, as I conclude this speech, I leave with this. Never stop being outgoing, never stop caring for others, never stop loving, and as Dad so well put this evening, never stop being a magnet. I love you.
As the oldest, I get to conclude this final ceremony. Thank you. If you're the baby of the family, feel honored. It means your parents finally made the perfect child, so they stopped at you. I'm not so sure this really applies to you, to be honest, but I found it on the internet, so I guess I'll say it. Little man, you are our caboose, the final piece of our family, and the youngest of 19 cousins on both mom and dad's side. Though soon to be the tallest. Watch out, Lavitz, wherever you are. He's coming for you. It feels like yesterday that Mom called us to the dining room table and passed around a picture of your sonogram, having us each guess what it was. Little did we know that we were not getting only another brother, but a third best friend to complete our crew. It was beyond special growing up with a baby brother in the house. I always got to come home from school to the cutest little boy with the biggest blue eyes and the biggest smile on his face, and I just loved that. We always had the best time having you try to say words like fork and fire truck, to which you exclaim words I will refrain from saying at this moment. Roll the clock forward 13 years later, and here we are. You have grown into an extremely caring, compassionate, and an amazing young brother. Ryan, we are the bookends of this family. I'm the oldest, while you're the youngest, and we help keep those two in line over there. Honestly, I kind of wish I had it your way, as the youngest. Mom and Dad practically monitored every breath I took, but by the time they got to you, nobody even cared. Just kidding, Mom and Dad, you guys are awesome parents, and we wouldn't be who we are today without you. Ryman, Josh, JD, and I want you to know that we will always be here for you. You have 3 older siblings who only want the best for you. We may not have all the answers, but we'll always be a shoulder to lean on, a friend to talk to, and a sibling to laugh with. I know that only the best is yet for you to come, and today marks the first step on an incredible journey ahead. We are so excited to see all that you accomplish in this world, and Josh, JD, and I can't wait to have front row seats and what we know will be the greatest show. Mazel tov to the greatest Ryman of all time. We love you.